Why do you think I brought you here? You know, and it's about time. It's about time. Okay. And you are about to learn something. And by the way, the book comes out the first week of October. So on your notes, I'm going to tell you a lot of important things, but this is the most important thing I want to tell you. Write on your notes, buy this book. Okay? Now come on, write it. I'm watching you. Don't look at me. Write it down. Buy this book. I won't even teach you if you don't put that down. Okay. Buy this book. And the reason I'm telling you that is I'm going to Charlotte and speaking about 15,000 people, and I'm going to tell them the same thing. And you two groups are going to put me on the New York Times bestseller. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you will. Yeah. Trust me. Trust me. My last book was number 1 on New York Times bestseller for like 8 straight weeks. And you're going to. And so let me tell you the good news. You're going to put me on New York Times bestseller. And the bad news is, for the next 2 months, I'm going to go everywhere I go. I'm going to tell how great Ambit Energy is. How do you know they're great? I say they put them on the bestseller list. They're great. Just trust me on that, okay? Okay. All right. Let's talk. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. What I'm going to talk about right now is something that all of us do almost daily, if not daily. Almost all of us every day have failures and losses in our life. Is that not true?
Yeah.
How many of you have failed at least one time? Today. I'm sure that I've had a day or two in my life. I'm 66. I'm sure I've had a day or two in my life where I haven't had a loss or I haven't had a failure, but there aren't many of them. 90% of every day of my life, there's something that happens to me that is it's a little bit of a deficit, it's a little bit of a loss, it's a little bit of a mistake, are you with me? It's called humanness. And here's what I know about every one of us here. We all fail. So look at the person you're seated beside and say to them, you will mess up. Boy, doesn't that feel good? Isn't that like, that's like therapy, isn't it? Huh? Isn't it just good to look at a person and say, you will mess up? I mean, think about it. I gave you permission to say something you wanted to say to that person for a long time. You'll mess up. You're going to fail. You're going to mess up. Now, the person just said that to you. Look right back at him and say, I already have. I'm sitting beside you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm messing it up. Why am I beside you today? You see, here's what I know. Here's what I know. We all fail. We got that settled? We all lose. Got that settled? Everybody does it. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. I've never met a person who walked into my life and said, I'm just so excited, John. I just lost my job today. I just lost some money today. Man, I just came back from the doctor and I'm so thrilled he gave me a terrible report. No one gets excited about losses. Nobody gets excited about failure. And yet we do it, and we have it happen to us all the time. And so I said, I've got to write a book that helps people really get this loss, failure thing under their belt so that they can use it as a stepping stone instead of a stumbling block. So let me give you my journey. Let me give you a journey. There are 3 questions in my journey that have helped me with failure and losses. The first question was asked to me when I was about 35. I heard Robert Schuller ask this question. And I'm young and I'm trying to make a difference and I'm falling on my face and I'm failing. And Schuller asked this question. He said, what would you attempt to do if you knew you wouldn't fail? And I thought, oh, wow, that's a different way to look at failure. What would I attempt to do if I knew I wouldn't fail? And I came to the conclusion that I would attempt a lot more things if I knew I wouldn't fail. Can you buy that? How many of you, if you knew you wouldn't fail, if you just knew, I'm going to try it, I'm not going to, how many of you would try more things than you try right now? Can I see your hand? That's an IQ test, okay? If you didn't raise your hand on that, you really could go to the restroom right now. In fact, you should go. In fact, please do go, because you're not going to get any of this lesson at all right? So we all